Tether roof off, we gonna tether roof off the mother sucker. Tether roof off the sucker. Tether roof off, we gonna tether roof off the mother sucker. Tether roof off the sucker. Tether roof off, we gonna tether roof off the mother sucker. Tether roof off the sucker. Tether roof off, we gonna tether roof off the mother sucker. Tether roof off the sucker. You got a real type of thing going down, getting down. There's a whole
Hello everyone, Gilbert here. Welcome to Red Dragon Modelworks. Haven't posted much lately because, quite frankly, I haven't gotten much done lately. But the last day or so I sat down and I started working on how I wanted the diorama to go, and I added a few things to it. I posted something on my Facebook page, a picture of what I was working on, and a few people have seen it. And a few people have commented on it. But I want to show you guys. I added a few figures to it. I got to do some heavy painting, and I'm going to have to get a bigger base. But I'd like to share that with you guys, but I also like to share something else, a little idea I've got. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Maybe I can get some other people out there to join in on it. You know, not so much as a group build, but just, you know, just a build, you know, something to throw in their spare time, you know. So let me flip this around. I'll show you the diorama, and I'll show you this little project I'm working on. Be right back. All right. You guys will have to excuse the mess on the desk. It's just haven't gotten around to cleaning it up. But this is where I'm at right now. I put a gun crew here with a flat gun. I got the guys here. You know, this box claims that there are 5 figures in here. Only came with 4. So go figure. You know, with Tamiya being Tamiya, you can't call them up or send them a letter that says, send me, you know, you guys jip me, because you'll never hear from them people. But anyway, enough of that. Got the gun crew here. I'm going to add sandbags around here. I'm going to add, I was going to do a camouflage netting, but I'm not going to go through all that. I'm going to add a tarp, but not over it. The tarp will be thrown over the sandbags, and I'm going to make the tarp out of that stuff right there. The Aves, the epoxy sculpt. So this weekend will be all about painting up the gun, painting the figures, painting all that. So it'll just be a painting day. I got some of these, you know, barricades up. I still need, there's about 4 more that need to be made. And then I'm going to string some barbed wire. I have a bunch of these little posts. To me, they seem a little bit too big as relative to these guys. But once the base is bigger, I'll decide what I'm going to do with these. And I'm going to string barbed wire right across here, you know. So, there we go there. All the construction is done on the figures. And now it's all about adding guns, you know, things on their utility belts, all that other stuff. I'm going to need to pick up some very thin lead sheet so I can make straps, because I picked up a little weapons. Here, I'll show you guys in a second. I picked this up, so I'm going to have that gun emplacement here, this guy. Add some mines, you know, right up in here. I don't think I'll use the Panzerfausts. These, of course, I'll have on their belts. Some of this, I don't know if, yeah, maybe one of these, you know, just laying around. And then you got the pouches and all that other stuff, the guns. So that's going to be all added. It's going to be a machine gun crew over here. These cans will be back here. Again, this is going to be there's going to be a bigger base. I'm going to go look for one tomorrow. So, there it is, guys. And let me know what you think of the concept of that. So, that's going to look pretty, I think that's going to look pretty cool. You know, I don't want to add any more figures to it. I might add a little table, you know, with some tools and stuff on there, right around here, you know. But we'll see. You know, I don't want to overdo it. But there it is. So that's this guy. I'm going to start working on this Try hopefully have it done, have most of the painting done this weekend, and I'll start working on the base, the barbed wire. So there it is. Be right back. Okay, so that's where the diorama's coming along nowadays. Figures are done. They all need to be painted. The gun needs to be painted. All the fuel cans, the jerry cans, all that. The ammunition, the barbed wire, the fencing. And then I think I'm going to go for, I have to get a bigger base because this is becoming more than I wanted. But the more I add to it, the cooler it is. So I want it to look really nice, So I'm going to take my time with this one here. But if I don't make the deadline, I don't make the deadline. But I think I've come to the realization that, you want to join all these group bills because a lot of these guys are, you become friendly with them and you don't want to disappoint them and you want to support them. But when you got 500 and something people, they're all your subscribers and maybe about 40 of them want, start making group bills, and you're like, number one, the resources aren't there, and number two, the time isn't there. But I digress. Anyway, that's the diorama. I was given this in the subscriber giveaway by Scale Model Alberta, Glockster 42. I cut the doors off, and I started the motor, I got it all mocked up so I could paint it, and I'm going to do that this weekend also. But as a joke, something that started out as a joke, planted a seed, Colonel Reb, Colonel Reb Scale Model. So you got to go see that brother. He makes some good, damn good car builder, man. But Colonel Reb put a little bug in my ear the other day in a comment when I showed the Buick that I picked up. He said, that'd be cool to make a spaceship out of that. When are you going to do that? Or something to that effect. That kind of little, dropped a little grain of rice there, man. It started to percolate, so to speak. So I took this Shelby Mustang 350. I had already cut the doors off, and I'm going to leave the doors cut off because I want them to open and close. And I cut the trunk out because I wanted you to be able to look inside the trunk. So I was sitting here, last week or so thinking about what I'm going to do with this Mustang. And I was back in the 70s. I was a big fan of that graphic novel, the comic book, if you want to say, the magazine Heavy Metal. I don't know if you guys are ever read that. And they had some cool ships in there. And I thought, you know what? Instead of doing the Buick the way Colonel Reb suggested, I'm going to make a Mustang into a spaceship. So I started mocking it up. I got wings on it. Of course, as you see, it's just painted at the moment, so I'm mocking it up now, guys. I'm going to do this in a vein of like those heavy metal, I could hear the music in the background, some of that Sammy Hagar, in my heavy metal. Yeah, anyway, there it is. This is what I'm going to do with this. I got to figure out how I'm going to mount these on the side. There's going to be a lot of putty work. I'm going to have to, cover all this up. No wheels, because I'm going to use the landing gear from right here, So these are the wings off of a Thud. This is from a kit that Freddie gave me. There's an extra set of wings in there. And I thought, man, this is cool. So this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to make Mustangs in space. I'd like to ask you guys out there, all you car builders, you sci-fi builders, you builders in general, you kit makers, boys and girls. You see a lot of us, we all make these models, many of us, but you very rarely, other than those zombie machines, you very rarely see a kit bash. Sci-fi car kit bash. Very rarely. You see zombie. Zombie everywhere. You know, I'm up to here with zombies, you know. This is going to be cool, guys. So I'm going to make this my... I haven't come up with a name of it yet. And I'd like to ask you guys. Give me a name to call this. XF1 blah, 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 Mustang Fighter Edition. Whatever you guys. Give me a name for this. A really cool name, guys. I'm going to have the wings on here. I'm going to have guns on it. I'm going to have thrusters coming out the back of it. It might not even be a space. It might just be a plane, with bombs on it. I don't know. Maybe this is one of those atmospheric ones. They can in the atmosphere and out. Right on suborbit. But this is going to be a kit bash. Sci-fi. My sci-fi Mustang, man. And I think what I'd like to do, I really, 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 really would like to do this. Make a whole series of these. And have like space battles with these guys. A whole little universe of these guys. Not a group build, guys. Throw one together, man. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to start working on this weekend. If you guys would like to join me and throwing one together, man, send me a PM so we can keep them all in track and we can make a little... As Aaron Newlands, he does all those, they do the fantasy, the role-playing. This is going to be cool. I think it would be cool. Whole little universe on this, guys. So... I don't know. Maybe I'm full of shit. I don't know. But I thought it'd be an interesting idea, man. Make a Motor City Mustang Fighter suborbit, whatever, You guys come join me, man. It's not a group build. Do it on your own time, man. Just every now and then, drop if you want to join it, just drop something in there, man, build it at your own pace, Take 2 years if you want. No pressure, man. It's just, I thought it'd be cool. You take some military, and you take the car builders, and you take sci-fi, and you slam them all together and see what we come up with, guys. Leave a comment, man. Send me a PM what you guys think. Oh, and help me come up with a name for this Mustang, man. This is Red Dragon saying peace. You guys have a great weekend, man. Stay warm. Enjoy your families. And hey, Cohen, 4 feet of snow, brother. I put the emoji on you. 4 feet of snow. You guys take it easy. Bye.